Hello and welcome. This is Sheree with rehashfiber. Today I have for you a cozy woolly sweater, and then later in the show I want to tell you about a trip I took to Wisconsin where I saw a town decorated in yarn and a couple of the other experiences. All right, so this wonderful woolly sweater came about because I was at Pan Bang Knits and I saw the yarn and touched it and felt it. So I knew that I wanted to make a warm, cozy sweater for my mom. The pattern is called Runno. It was designed for Urth Yrns by Nina Holubocova. It is worked with super chunky Urth yarn, boucle style on a size 11 needles. It makes the squishiest, softest garment because it is from baby alpaca and merino wool. The pattern is very explicit on what to do, and it even has pictured diagrams of what to do next and how you put it together. So working with boucle can be challenging because there is no stitch definition. So what happened for me is that at times, the things that I know to be, I even question myself because as you're doing it, it's not laid out in front of you. With normal yarn, you see your sides, you see your stitches, you see if you're on the right side or the wrong side. You can even see some of the different things you've done, like adding stitches or decreasing. And this, you cannot see any of it. So it had me questioning even some of the simplest stuff if I wasn't keeping my brain in this. So I'm going to suggest it too if you work with boucle, that you need to mark everything. So I had big, huge stitch markers that I marked where the clasp where you put it through was my right side, and then when you just see the little bit of the other side, it's the wrong side. And then when I needed any clarification about anything, I was just popping those really inexpensive stitch markers in, just little plastic ones. Also, when you have to pick up the stitches for the sleeve, you have to do a certain amount and then another certain amount, and it was really hard to see the stitches. So instead of starting with needle and yarn first, I went ahead with those inexpensive little stitch markers and just marked where each stitch was going to be and made my count so that I knew what was going on. So I'm just going to recommend that to you so that you don't go a little bit nuts now and then like I did. Another thing, you can make this as long as you want. The pattern is found on Ravelry, and you see here, you see the demo in Ravelry here, she made it to be like a long coat. But I had my mom measure to where she would like the sweater to fall, and this is to her measurements. Now what's really cool about this is I was playing with it here on this form, and I thought there is a variety of things you could do. The pattern has you just leaving it open like this, but if mom wants a nice little button, I can put a button or two on it. Also, the collar can be up, like so, or down like I had it before, just kind of curled like a mini collar. So you have options. It was fun, it was something different, and now it's just a wonderful warm thing to give her. Oh, and by the way, if you want to know what color this color is called Granite. All right, going on to the next thing. I recently was in Manitowoc, Wisconsin, visiting family. Of course I did, yarn store near me. And in Two Rivers, which is just up the road, there was a yarn store. Now, when I arrived to the town, I noticed their light posts were covered in yarn decor, and I'm like, awesome! We have a town decorated in yarn. But my mission first was to hit the yarn store. So what was really cool is that I went through the small town department store first, cool, up the stairs to find the yarn store. Tons of yarn, had a great time looking around, but what was neat is that multiple businesses were inside it. So over there was also an alterations place, and in the back of the store was a used bookstore. So there was just something to keep my mind busy in every direction. It was great. On the way out of the yarn store, I was able to browse some shoes. So it was cool. All right, but then I knew that I had to see the yarn decorations and check it out. So I'm gonna let you enjoy this nice little clip of what I saw on the streets of Two Rivers. I love, love, love it. So cool. I think it's really neat when yarn comes out of this store and gets into the public eye for everybody to see. So whether it's decorating like that, or when we just do it out in public, it shows the world this is going on, and it's a pretty cool thing. All right, so there was more fun to be had in Manitowoc. It was my first time there, and I would encourage anybody, if you're curious, to visit. It is a wonderful town on the shore of Lake Michigan. With a lighthouse, and I took my drop spindle. There are old historic buildings, museums, gardens. It was great. Also, an ice cream factory. Had to take the spindle there too. Lots of good things happened up there. It was wonderful to experience life in Wisconsin. Okay, everybody. There was some knitting and some traveling. So if you decide to make this cozy sweater, I want to say happy knitting and thanks for watching.